everybody, and before we get into today's video, I've got a quick announcement just to be saying that I will be reacting to some fan card magic. That's right, I am going to be making a video soon in which I plan on reacting to your card tricks. So if you would like a chance to have your video featured in one of my videos of you performing a trick, then all you have to do is send me a video of you doing the trick to any of the methods on screen now. You can send me it directly by email, or you can post the video on YouTube and comment down below with the YouTube link, or you can simply send it to me through direct message on Twitter or Instagram. All the instructions are on screen now, as well as all the details that you need to know. The trick can be one that you've maybe learned yourself, or one that you've learned through some of these videos. It's completely up to you. Either way, good luck trying to fool me, and let's get on with today's video. The card magic that you are going to see throughout this video, I can guarantee 100% will fool you. Starting with this really cool trick here, we are not needing the jokers. I'm going to give the deck a few riffle shuffles, like so. And actually, for this trick, we do not need the entire deck. We only need the face cards in the deck, so that will be every card that is either a jack, a queen, or king. So all the royalty cards, that is. So I'll go through, take them all out. Oops. And is that them all? I think so. So I'll get rid of the rest of the deck. Now, as you can see, we've got all the royalty cards here, and what we are going to do is take these royalty cards in sets of 2, and as you can see, we have not got a match there. Let's take the next 2, and we've not got a match. I'll set that down. Another 2, again, no match. Another 2, again, no match. And the final 2, we have no match. But all I have to do is snap my fingers and give them a wee whoop, and we now have a match through all of these face cards: the 2 red kings, the 2 black queens, and the 2 red jacks. Let me know in the comments down below if that trick fooled you. Anyway guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another card magic video. I want to quickly say that thank you all so much for the support in last week's Magic Monday. It was my 5,000 subscribers special video. If you've not already, highly recommend you go and check it out. There'll be a wee link on the screen now to where you can go watch it. In that video I do 5 hours of card magic, so if you enjoy these videos, it's probably a good idea you go and check that out. Also, in that video I said that I would be doing a giveaway if the video got 500 likes, which you guys did. You absolutely killed the video in terms of likes. We nailed the 500 mark in I think about 5 days since it'd been uploaded. Less actually, I think 3 or 4 days, which is absolutely nuts. So just a quick message to say that this giveaway will be happening very soon, as soon as I get the time to buy the cards and actually have the opportunity to ship the cards. I will be picking the winners. Sadly at the moment we're in a bit of a lockdown here in the UK, so this is making this very difficult to do, but don't worry, in a couple weeks time I'll make a video in a Magic Monday where I'll be picking the winners from the comments randomly in the video. So if you want to see if you have won, then be sure to subscribe with notifications on. And if you've not already entered, very soon, in which I'll be reacting to your card magic. So if you want to have a chance of being in a video performing a trick, and I'll try and work out how it's done, then do send me your card tricks. Anyway, let's stop rambling and get on with today's card magic video. Usually, when I perform a card trick, I would have a spectator pick one card. But for this trick, we are going to pick 3 cards. So let's go through and pick out some random cards. 1, 2, and let's go there, number 3. Now, these were a completely free choice. We could have picked any cards. But let's take a look at the ones that we have got. We've got the Ace of Diamonds, the Jack of Diamonds, and the 7 of Clubs. Nice and easy to remember, but just in case any of us do forget, I'm going to write them down. So we have the Ace of Diamonds, the Jack of Diamonds, and the 7 of Clubs. Perfect. And I'll just pop this up there for the remainder of the trick. Now, what I'm going to do next is make 4 piles of cards. We'll go pile number 1, pile number 2 about there. I'm trying to make them roughly equal. We'll go pile number 3, and then I'll just use the rest of the cards for pile number 4. Oops, sliding card. Now, I'm going to lose all of our selections within these piles, and the way we're going to do this is take our first selection, the 7 of Clubs, pop it on the first pile, and we're going to cut a random number of cards from this pile and pop it on top. I would usually have the spectator do this, but since I have no one with me, you'll have to just trust me that this is a random process. And then the same with the final one on this pile, and we'll cut a random number of cards from this pile on top, and I'll gather all the cards together. So let's recap what we've done. We selected 3 cards, as you can see, and I made 1, 2, 3, 4 piles and lost each of our cards within these piles, and then gathered the entire deck together. But if you watch closely, I am going to make 2 piles of cards, one face up and one face down. And if we see one of our selections, we are going to stop. So if you see one of these cards, just call out stop and stop me from dealing these cards. So let's deal through some of these cards. So far, we've not seen any. Let's go a wee bit faster. Okay. So we've gone through the entire deck, and we saw none of our cards. So let's get rid of these cards, and let's go through these cards again. Stop me if you see one of these cards. Did you see any of the cards? Nope. Okay, let's try this another time. Did you see any of them? No, okay, interesting. Now, let's try this with the remainder of the cards. Did you see any of them? Nope, not again. We have 3 cards left. And wouldn't that be funny if these cards were the Ace of Diamonds, the Jack of Diamonds, and our third and final card, oops, the 7 of Clubs. As I am aware, there are more than likely some beginner card magicians watching these videos, so in light of that, today I'm going to be teaching you a very simple to perform but a very impressive card trick. So I'm going to start by performing it, and then I'll teach you step by step in very good detail how you can perform this trick. So let's get into the performance. So for this trick I am going to need to pick 4 cards from the deck. We'll just pick some random cards. We'll go for the 7 of Spades, we'll go for the 6 of Diamonds, the 8 of Diamonds, why not, and then the 6 of Clubs. And these are 4 random cards like so. I'm just going to spread them out a wee bit, as what we are going to do next is make 4 piles using the deck. So I'm going to deal 4 piles directly below our selections, and I'll try to do this as quick as possible but as relaxing as possible. Okay, perfect. And I'll square each pile up a wee bit. Just make this a bit neater for us OCD people. Okay, great. And next up, I'm going to give each packet a bit of a shuffle. 1, 2, we'll do the third packet. Nice, and then the last packet. Like so. Next, what we are going to do is with each packet, we are going to go to the card that is in the position corresponding to the value of each of the cards that are above it. So for example, we'll go to the 7th card in this packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go to the 6th card in this packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 8th card in this one. The 8th card. And last but not least, the 6th again for this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th card. Now, we could have picked any cards. We could have made 4 piles of any variation of cards, and we shuffled them up, and we dealt to the 7th, 6th, 8th, and 6th card. And wouldn't you know, we have dealt to the 1, 2, 3, and 4 aces. So this trick is pretty cool. I'm gonna get into the tutorial for this now. So, for this trick, you do need to do a bit of a setup before the trick starts. And that is all you need to do is get any 4 of a kind. I like to go with the 4 aces, as they're the most impressive and unique cards. And you're just gonna pop them on the top of the deck, face down, before you perform the trick. Like so. Next, when you're ready to perform the trick, you're going to go up to your spectator and you want to sell the effect that the deck is shuffled. And the way you can do this whilst keeping these 4 aces on the top and not disturbing the order is if you can perform a riffle shuffle. That's perfect, because what you can do is perform a riffle shuffle aces are maintained on top. I don't know if you can see that there, but I on purposely kept more cards at the top of here as I did the riffle shuffle. So you can see I've got about at least 4 in this hand. So I'll just drop them on top and finish the riffle shuffle. You can perform any other way, you know. You can give it a overhand shuffle, maintaining the top cards. You can give it false cuts. Whatever, you know. Just try and keep those 4 aces on top. Next up, we are going to need to select 4 cards. Now, these cards have to all be number cards, so we cannot pick things like queens or jacks or kings. We have to pick 4 number cards. Now, you could have a spectator do this, but it's pretty likely that they'll pick a face card. So what you can do is just go through and pick out any 4 number cards, make it look like they're random, which in a way they are, like so. And you want to spread them out on the table in front of them. Now, this is the part where we deal the packets. We're going to deal 4 packets of cards one at a time, below the cards that they are below. Now, in doing so, this will put the 4 aces on the bottom of each packet as they're still on top. So when we deal the 4 piles, the first 4 cards will be the 4 aces, like so. Then it doesn't even matter in which order you deal the cards, as long as each packet has the same number of cards. This trick will always work. So deal the cards down. You can go left to right, you can go right to left, as long as each packet has the same number of cards once you've dealt them down. You can even have the spectator do this if you like. Perfect. Now, I'll just square them up again for us. Now, this bit is the slightly trickier bit. It's not necessarily difficult to do, it's just hard to not notice if you are a spectator. And this is where you are going to shuffle the packets. But all you are actually doing is dealing 1 card from the top to the bottom, the corresponding number of here, minus from 12. So what I mean is, you're going to do 12 minus 4, which gives us 8, and you're going to peel down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then drop the rest of the cards on top. In doing so, you will place the ace in the 4th position. So let me show you that again with the next packet. You're going to do in your head mentally, what is 12 minus 3? That is 9. Now you want to say that you're shuffling it, but in your head you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dropping the rest of the deck on top. The next one, 7. Like so. And the last one, 12 minus 6 is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you have done this, the trick is perfectly set up that the first ace is in the 1, 2, 3, 4th position. The second ace is in the 1, 2, 3, the 3rd position. The third ace is in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th position. And the 4th and final ace should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. And that is today's beginner card trick. Let me know if you performed this on your friends and family. If you have any questions with any of the moves, do let me know in the comments, and I will try my hardest to explain them to you. Right, let's finish off the video with one final card trick. For the last trick in today's video, is lose each of these kings, like we did in a previous trick, but in each pile. And the way we're going to do this is I'll just take 3 cards from the top of this pile. I'll pop the king on the bottom, and we'll pop it on top of the pack, and then I'll give it a good cut to lose it in the packet. We'll then move on to the next king. I'll take 3 cards from the top, pop the king on the bottom, and we'll lose that king in that packet too. Let's move on to the third king. We've got the king of diamonds. I'll take 3 cards similarly, and we'll lose it in packet number 3. And we'll move on to the fourth and final king. I'll take 3 cards, set it on the bottom, and in fact, you know what? These kings are so powerful that if I take the king of diamonds, the king of clubs, sorry, give it a rub or a wave over these packets, you can see that the 4 kings have all come back together. That's how great they are, but it gets even more great. Every king must have its queen. Like so. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more card magic videos. If you do want me to react to some of your card magic, be sure to check back at the start of the video or in the description down below to how you can submit me a performance of a card trick. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.